When the woman was on the train, she suddenly noticed that the fifth car with the restroom had mysteriously disappeared. Right away, she felt something was wrong, because the night before, she had gone to the restroom in that exact car. To figure out what happened, she quickly told the attendant about it. But when the attendant saw that the car was really gone, he also felt something strange. Still, to keep passengers from panicking, he forced himself to explain that there was never a fifth car. But as soon as he said this, even more people started to sense something was off. At that moment, a man stepped forward, asking why the attendant was lying, because his co-workers were sitting in the fifth car. Since people were there, why deny it? Realizing he couldn't cover it up, the attendant finally admitted that maybe the fifth car had a malfunction, and told everyone not to worry, saying he would go check right away. But unexpectedly, while inspecting the train, he found that the electrical box was covered in strange weeds and dripping with thick, sticky liquid. While he was still confused, the reflection on the glass suddenly showed the missing passengers from the fifth car. But when he turned around, those figures had instantly vanished. The scene gave him a chill, and he thought maybe it was just an illusion. Just then, the conductor came out of the cabin, and the attendant quickly explained about the disappearance of the fifth car. The conductor also felt uneasy because separating a car always required his control, and he had never separated the fifth car. To investigate further, he pulled up the surveillance feed, only to find that the footage had already turned into static. To prevent panic, the conductor warned the attendant not to let anyone know about this, and quickly shut down the strange electrical box. But what they didn't know was that they would soon pay the price, because the train was just about to enter a pitch-black tunnel, and inside this tunnel, they would finally learn what had happened to the missing fifth car. Sure enough, as soon as the train entered the tunnel, a strange sound echoed around them. Before anyone could react, one passenger suddenly struggled to breathe, clutching his throat with both hands, then collapsed, bleeding from his eyes, nose, and ears. Panicked passengers rushed to help, but they didn't realize the disaster was only beginning. Very soon, the other people in the car also lost control, as if something had possessed them, chanting strange words from their mouths. One photographer quickly raised his camera to capture the scene, but the moment he aimed, a long-haired ghost appeared on the ceiling of the car. The instant their eyes met, his face twisted and distorted. At the same time, a little girl in the third car happened to see what was happening in the fourth car, but before she could even react, all the passengers in the fourth car were killed, and then the car disconnected itself from the rest of the train, left forever in the darkness of the tunnel. Hearing screams, other passengers rushed over to look, only to realize that the fourth car had also vanished. It wasn't until the little girl described what she had just seen that everyone finally understood the truth. They guessed that the missing fifth car must also have been trapped in the tunnel by the ghost. In other words, every time the train passed through a tunnel, the ghost would wipe out all the passengers in one car and leave that car behind. That meant when the third car entered the tunnel next time, they would all be doomed.